And welcome back to Zanpakuto Creation Series. Today's Zanpakuto comes to us from Mr. Darkholm. Darkholm? Who asked the question, what is Yusuke Urameshi, the good old, good true fighter of all that's good and pure? Zanpakuto. Yusuke's an interesting individual. He's not dumb per se, but he is very blunt and he's very bullheaded, and he is kind of a blunt instrument. He's a blunt weapon. He's an effective blunt weapon, though, but he's a blunt instrument. Um, but at the same time, he does have finesse to him. He does know how to strategize and he wants to think on the fly. And he is someone with a caring heart, ultimately. Like, what do I foresee of Zanpakuto for him kind of looking like? Well, first and foremost, the Zanpakuto name, I think, first off, it'd be a predominantly melee type. That I do believe. I do think it would have a Kido-esque ability to it, kind of like a Getsuka Tensho, but it is mostly a melee type, in my opinion. Now, oh, sorry, I had to read what it said. Now, its release command, I think, would be Get Dirty. And that's because that really is who Yusuke is. He's not someone who's afraid to get dirty, go toe-to-toe with the guy. Now, what would the name of it be? I think it would be Wild Brawler. That's the name of the name. Or that's the name of the Shikai, which translates again with Google Translate, which is not truly the name, but still. Yase Kenya? And Yase Kenyaka. Kenkaya. Oh man, that butchering that pronunciation. And its Bankai would be Demon Brawlers. What did I write fully here? I think it's just Demon Brawler. Which would be just Akuma no, insert the last name of the Shikai there. I think Kenyakaya. I'm gonna try to figure out kanji. I'm gonna see if I can figure out kanji and meanings. See now kanji. Okay, kanji translator. This might actually work. Let's see here now. Kanji in English. Kanji. Let's see here now. Actually, no, it probably wouldn't work out regardless. Because I'd have to figure either way. Maybe I'll figure that out another time if I can learn it. But anyway, I digress. So basically, yes, Shikai is Wild Brawler, and then Bankai is Demon's Brawler. Now, what is the spirit of this Zanpakuto? Well, luckily, we actually have a perfect representative for Yusuke's spirit in Yu Yu Hakusho. That's because he has a spirit beast. The every lovable Pooh! Come on, you knew it had to be Pooh! 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 Pooh's adorable. And yes, in Bankai, he would actually take the form of the giant phoenix swan thing with hair that he takes. But yes, this would be Yusuke's Zanpakuto spirit, in my opinion. Now, what does the Shikai look like, though, for this? And what does it actually do? Well, for me, I actually see Yusuke as someone who, like I said, is mostly melee with maybe a mild Kido ability. I see Zanpakuto as a drill. Now, this image is from Neko 303. Basically, it'd be a blade drill. Like it wouldn't look quite like this. Like where you see the spirals, there would still be an actual blade around there, but it would basically be something that once it hits, it can start to grind. It can just pierce and drill into something. And if Yusuke focuses, he can collect reishi. Sorry, I had to remember it was a reishi or Ryatsu. Reishi around the drill, and basically kind of do like an energy lance a little bit. Nothing like a true energy lance. Nothing like he's just firing energy blast. No, but he can still enhance the drill's power. So what would the Bankai be? Well, the Bankai would just be a much bigger version of this, except he'd have basically now 2 drill gauntlets. They'd probably be about twice the size, which this would probably be the standard length of a katana. So this would probably be more closer to like a Kodachi, or maybe even bigger than that. But he'd have these 2 large drills on both of his hands. And basically the rotation speed would be increased. He once again can collect reishi around the drills to enhance them. However, if he needs to go all out and big, he can combine the two drills. The drills maybe break apart in dream form into one giant drill, which then the Zanpakuto itself condenses into just an energy attack. It's the big energy drill, which then fires at the opponent. The blade then would reform right in the scabbard of Ichigo's sheath. Well, basically, the blade would reform in the sheath of the sword after using, because that would basically be use up the energy of the Bankai at that point. Now, clearly, while this would be probably a pretty powerful melee weapon, it would struggle with distance. It's not a ranged weapon at all. Also, it's only as powerful as the user. If he were to, say, go up against Aizen, the drill would probably barely, if at all, pierce Aizen. Like, Kenpachi would be like, that's adorable. Boom. So it really, and he's no good against individuals who have like serious defense. Like he goes up against Yamamoto, he's just going to get incinerated. The only thing he has really is the Bankai turning into a Reishi drill. And even then, if his Ryatsu can't overpower his opponent, like it would not against Yamamoto, then it would be supremely useless. So while it's a very powerful weapon in terms of physicality and like a little bit of versatility, it's really limited. Like if I were to put Yusuke, for example, and this is actually kind of a cool idea. Maybe when I actually have enough characters from one franchise to form a Gotei 13, maybe I'll like kind of put scenarios where they go up against like Bleach, like they go up against the Espada or they go up against the Sternritter or something like that. I think that'd be kind of fun. But it's gonna be a while before we get to that. Like Naruto, I think is the closest I've come to having a full series of characters like that. And so far, I only got Naruto, Sasuke, Hinata, and Kakashi, right? Oh, and Orochimaru under that belt right now. So that's going to be a while before I can do anything like that. But yeah, if like Yusuke were, for instance, to go up against any of the Espada, he could take down Nero, Szayelaporro in theory, but Szayelaporro is a very that guy's just weird. I guess in theory he might be able to handle. I can't. You know what? I still can never remember a spot on number 7s. But anyway, I remember what he did. I just can't remember his name. Maybe Grimmjow, maybe Narutora, but then Ukiura, no, because he can regenerate and he's just too fast. Haribel can keep a distance. I mean, they can all keep distance with Zero. Baragon's a hell no, and Stark would be a hell no. But, I mean, that's just my opinion, ultimately. What do you think Yusuke... How do you think Yusuke would handle maybe against, like, the Espada or something? Also, do you agree with what I chose for his Zanpakuto? Or do you disagree? Do you think there's a better choice for his Zanpakuto out there in terms of what it could do? Let me know in the comments below. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Hit that bell if you want to be notified. And I am good for the next few days. I pre-recorded my Who Would Win for tomorrow, and I've got no new movies to see this week. So me and my girlfriend later are just going to have a little date night. We're going to go see Encanto, and my second time, her first. And yeah, we're gonna have a nice night. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.